If Yuko's not there, then I have to hang out with someone who is not a girl. Yuko isn't there. Can't hang out with her. You know what? I'm gonna hang out with Kesuke. I don't remember what voice I was doing for him. It was so long ago. Oh, then let's go together. Fuka is grimacing. Hey, what's wrong? This has been happening to me a lot lately. Fuka seems to be in pain. I just have a little headache. It's no big deal, really. You should really determine the cause of your headache. It could lead to further complications down the road. Where are you experiencing the pain? Is it on one or both sides of your head? Can you describe the pain? Is it dull, aching, throbbing? Kesuke is trying to determine exactly what's wrong with Fuka. Uh-oh, Kesuke-senpai's playing doctor again. Looks like Fuka-san's not going anywhere for a while. Is she okay? Yeah, she'll be fine. Kesuke-senpai's like a walking medical journal. We all appreciate his helpfulness, but it can get a little annoying after a while. Kesuke-senpai's father is the director of a large hospital. I guess he just can't stand to see people in pain. I bet he'll go to medical school and become a doctor. So the pain is emanating from the back of your head. Please turn around. What you're suffering from is known as a chronic tension-type headache, most likely a result of stress. You must be spending too much time in front of the computer. You should get outside and exercise more. That advice must sound funny coming from the leader of the photography club. Oh, I thought I might have come down with the flu or something. Well, if you're worried about that, I should perform a more detailed examination. Please remove your shirt, open your mouth, and stick out your tongue. Oh, that's okay. I'm fine. Anyways, my dorm is close by, and my dorm mate Makoto-kun is here. You guys are dorm mates? Wow, I can see how Fuka lives in the dorm. I mean, she's a girl, so she knows how to cook and clean, but what about you, Makoto-kun? Isn't it hard living on your own? Level up! I need to get a Persona of the Fortune Arcana. Because I don't have one. Eventually, it's not going to be so easy to level this up. Oh, sorry, Fuka-san, I completely forgot about you. Now, regarding your headache, I don't think you should walk home. Why don't I call you a taxi? On second thought, maybe a limousine would be better. The ride would be much, much smoother. That's okay, I'm fine. Really. It's getting dark out. You headed back to the door.
Hello.
Are we going to Tartarus today? The lost are increasing and I want to get stronger. So if you're going, please take me. I'm not. Dead man had ties to local loan sharking operations. Police say that the lack of a struggle most likely means his assailant was familiar with him. Oh gosh. The victim had likely contracted apathy syndrome, preventing him from fighting back. Oh, that's a creepy thing to think about if you get apathy syndrome and you have enemies. Those incidents with the unconscious people, is it me or do they seem to be getting worse? No, it's not just you, they're definitely on the rise. It's all over the news, too, the whole thing makes me uncomfortable. What if it started happening all over the world? Hey, don't say stuff like that. Okay. See if Yuko's available. If she's not, then we'll go to student council. She's want, so we're going to student council. The other day, I was talking about the cigarette butt in the boys' bathroom. The teachers want the student to be expelled as soon as I find out who it is. Expulsion, huh? Toshi looks exhausted. So, Makoto-kun, what do you think about the smoker's punishment, that is? Well, the usual will do. Yeah, I think expulsion is too severe. I think once I catch the culprit, I'll give him a good lecturing. After all, the point is to try to prevent it from happening again. It'd be great if I could get people like him to change their ways. I don't sympathize with students who break the rules, but will kicking the bad kids out really make school a better place? I don't know why I'm complaining. It's really not like me. I guess I'm just confused because I feel so powerless. I'll have more power if I do what the teacher wants me to win his trust, but then people will have to listen to me. Watch me, Makoto-kun. I'll win my way to the top. And my relationship is stronger now. The Emperor Arcana! Level 7. We're getting close on a lot of these social links. I have some work to do. I'm gonna make a list of suspects. You should go home, Makoto-kun, and be careful.
Sup, dude?
The next full moon's coming up, and since Chidori's getting better, I think I should start training again. Besides, those apathy freaks are popping up everywhere. Heated exchange in a video store yesterday over late fees for a rented video. The customer insisted that he had apathy syndrome preventing him from returning the videos on time. But the owner refused to give in, saying their policy did not allow for any excuses. Despite the customer's frustration, the dispute was resolved to both men's satisfaction when what? Alright, Saturday. Good news is I'm pretty sure Yuko's available on Saturdays, so we can get back into our rotation of hangouts with people. Take your seats, class, and we'll begin. Hifu miyo aimu ya yo koto mochi ra no de. This is math class normally, yes? Mrs. Miyahara isn't feeling well, so I'll be filling in for her. Since you came here expecting a math lesson, I'll teach you about numerology. Numerology is a type of magic which sees the world through a system of numbers. Essentially, its practitioners convert matter into numbers. Numbers have power, and numerologists take advantage of that. It is said that the first numerologist was Pythagoras. You may know him from the Pythagorean theorem, but he's also famous for practicing magic. He and his pupils researched what they called Pythagoreanism. They realized that everything exists in this world corresponding to a number. They considered odd numbers masculine and even numbers feminine. They also verified the existence of holy and unholy numbers. The Pythagoreans focused on the numbers 1, 2, 3, and 4 because they add up to 10, which represents completeness. They considered those 4 numbers to be the most holy numbers, the most important of all. They're called the Tetractes. Others later developed the foundation laid by the Pythagoreans. More recently, there's been work done on the relationship between numbers and names. Let's look at this a little closer. I'll show you a method by which you can interpret your own name's meaning. Be sure to include your middle name, too. Now convert each letter into a number, 1 for A, 2 for B, and so on. Add the numbers for each letter in your name. If a letter has a 2-digit number, like 14 for N, add the 2 digits together to make a single digit. By the end, you should have a number between 1 and 9. This number represents an individual's overall personality. Based on that number's properties, you can determine the person's general characteristics. Are you all listening? I hope this talk of numbers hasn't put you to sleep. How about a little test to see if you are paying attention? Get it wrong, and numbers will haunt you even in your sleep. Hifubiyo imuya nayakoto morcharato ro... whatever. Who should I pick? Alright, Makoto, I ask thee. Why do you always pick on me? What is the collective name for the 4 holy numbers in numerology? Tetrodotoxin. The tetracorn. That's a spell I can cast. The tetracetitis. That is correct. The actuarial tables predict a happy future for you. Few more words on numerology and names before we dismiss. Numerology can also be used to discern your inner self, public persona, your future, and so on. Convert the vowels in your name into numbers and add them up. That reveals your inner self. Then take the consonants and do the same to get the persona you display in public. Using the same method with your birth date will calculate your future. Be sure to use Christian-era dates in the calculation. It's also possible to assess your compatibility with another person using numerology. By adding the digits of your birth date to the others, you can... And then we move on with life. Alright, lots of people are gone, but not Yukari. But I think Yuko's available, which would be good news. Yes! Hello, Yuko. Let's go do something. Well, the vocalist goes French, I guess. Kids are waiting for you. Hey, it's the coach and her boyfriend. Coach, we raced one-on-one and we beat 2 of the 6th graders. We lost to the other 2, but overall, it was a tie. They're gonna let us use the playground now. We even became friends. They said we're pretty fast for 4th graders and told us we could play with them sometime. I knew you guys could do it. I wasn't worried at all, because you trained so hard. Thanks, big sis. You guys don't have to call me that if you don't want to. Just call me Coach. Yuko seems happy. 1, 2, 3. Good luck with your boyfriend! My boyfriend? Why does this seem like the end of some cheesy made-for-TV movie? Well, there they go. Are you sad? I have to admit, it is kind of sad when it gets all quiet all of a sudden. Yuko seems a bit down. To be honest, I was worried at first that it was just going to be a hassle. I don't want to give you the impression I've been slacking off as team manager, but teaching those kids how to race, it was the first time I really put my heart into something. Maybe I was meant to take care of people. Hey, by the way, I want to thank you, Makoto-kun. Maybe we should have a little party, to celebrate our first attempt at coaching. Sure. I can't wait. A restaurant would be expensive, and I'd rather not have it at the dorm with all those people around. How about we have it at my house? You sense that Yuko is developing feelings for you. Seems like things are starting to get serious. And I have leveled up the strength persona arcana thingy. Level 7? Oh, we're close to the end of that link. Alright, and now Yuko is in the jealousy circle. Those kids wouldn't have listened to me without your help. I'm so glad you were... Well, let's talk about this later. We'll have plenty of time at the party. Come on, let's go. You left school with Yuko. The apathy syndrome is even more widespread than last time. Medical workers are shocked by the number of new victims being admitted to the hospitals. That's not good. Oh, right, it's Akanari Day! On the next episode of Phoenix Ranger Featherman R. Episode 32, Wings Return. The demons overstay their welcome. And now, the news. Apathy syndrome spread shows no signs of stopping. Just a week left. We're gonna get a Pharaoh's visit tonight, I'm sure of that. Hey, Akanari. got really into my reading last night and never went to sleep. I thought I'd be fine, since I have many nights when I'm unable to sleep because of my illness, but I guess my condition won't improve if I keep taking chances, though. Oh, don't worry, I know my body's limit, and how to convince it that it's still doing fine. Hakanari chuckled. I came all this way because I was hoping to find you. Remember how I talked about reading upbeat stories? There are plenty of stories, but I don't think reading them will make me able to feel better. The problem is, all those stories were written for someone else. I guess what I'm saying is selfish. I'm being selfish about you, too. You're always coming to see me, and I take up a lot of your time. How much of your valuable time do you use visiting me? I don't deserve it. You're spoiling me, I'm afraid. That's why I like you, though. Akanari smiled weakly. Your relationship strengthens. Level 5. Sorry. It seems I used too many words today. I'd like us to be able to speak here again sometime. We decided to go back to the dorm.
Good evening.
Hey, Pharos.
I'm sure I don't have to tell you this, but there's only one more week until the full moon.
Yep, one more. We can do this.
I hope nothing serious happens, but who knows what the future will bring.
We're usually
So
fine.
be careful.
Of course! I leveled people up specifically for this.
Remember, I'm always watching you. We'll meet again.
I'm watching you, Makoto. Always watching. The latest person to pass out was right around my neighborhood. Well, there have been a few around my neighborhood, too. I'm scared. They said on TV that it's not contagious, but I feel like it's a sign of the end of the world. What? Don't say that. Oh, crazy math lady is back. Was it last time that we covered the way that any number divided by 0 is undefined? Have we? When was that? Well, either way, I just told you, so let's go to the next question. The answer will be 8. Oh, don't you think 8 is such a darling number? Almost as precious as the curly tail on the 9. And the number 2. Not many people appreciate it, but 2 is awesome. Numbers are so adorable. I don't think I can possibly sleep while this woman's menacing us with her triangles. On the other hand, things like square root sign or the sigma have a more mature feel. Put them together with numbers, and you can express anything in the world. Heart, mind, emotions, it all boils down to synapses firing in the brain, which means they can be expressed by numbers. Isn't it amazing what these cute numbers can do? Alright. I think we should hang out with Yukari today, Cheat Hero Tuesday, and then Yuka on Friday. Alright, let's hang out with Yukari. You've gone shopping with Yukari. There's one more store I want to go to. You don't mind, right? Hold on, I've got a phone call. Oh. Yukari's expression is darkened. Hello? Yeah? What? So? Get to the point, okay? Huh? It's not funny. What? How do you think that would make Dad feel? Fine, do whatever you want. Just don't call me again. Yukari hung up. Sorry. Who was that? Yukari looks confused. It was my mom. She says she wants to get remarried. I don't really care if she wants to get married again, but I can't stand how she's been living. Running away from life, jumping from guy to guy. I don't think that's fair to my dad. Sorry, I'm okay now. Thanks. I'll never be like her. I'll never be that weak. Running away to forget your problems is the worst thing you can do. I've decided that I'm gonna live on my own. I'll show her that I can be happy that way. Yukari has shared her innermost feelings, and you understand her a little bit better now. The Yukari Tagama social link is level 4. Alright. Making progress. Thank you. For some reason, I feel like I could tell you anything, Makoto-kun. Let's head back now. I'll do the rest of my shopping some other day. You head back to the door.
Hey.
Just one more week. Okay, let's see if Chihiro's available, and if not, then we'll hang out with Kesuke. I'm not Kesuke, Kazushi. But no, she is available, so we'll hang out with her. Let's go with Chihiro. Oh, hey, Bunkichi. Hey, Mitsuko. Since our breaks during the day are so short, I just read, since there's not enough time for us to see each other. All of the books on this shelf are only 100 yen each, so I can afford them with my allowance. Chihiro is looking up at the books on the shelf. Shall we get going? I don't see anything that interests me. Oh my, I've been dying to read this. This is a collection of illustrations from the shoujo manga I read. It even has short stories inside. I would never have expected this to be here. Maybe the shop owner made a mistake. They have all 3 volumes! This is amazing! Each volume is 6,000 yen, so that means 18,000 yen total. What should I do? Is it good? Of course! All 3 volumes are great! The characters look so real, like they really exist! My monthly allowance is 5,000 yen, and even if I use my lunch money, but I'll get them no matter what. By next month, by the time I graduate, I gotta hide them where no one will see them. Why? Please, hiding them in the bookstore. I was like, why would your parents care if you have those books? Please don't get bought by someone else. I have hundreds of thousands of yen. I could just buy it for her. Although, I guess I have to explain that I ransacked the school if I did that. I wish I had a bigger allowance. But I also don't want to be a burden to my mother. I saw that. You were looking at that female employee. Sorry, forgive me. I'll do anything you want. Anything! I'm going to break up with you if you don't buy me that bag I was talking about before. Now, I did learn something from having played Persona 1. Kogal, I thought that was her name, and I was like, why does she have a name? But no, Kogal is like a specific set of people, what Ayase was part of. So I'm assuming it's a subculture, like goth or emo. I thought money couldn't buy happiness, until recently. What do you mean? Oh, don't worry, I was just talking to myself. But I sort of understand how he feels. That man, he doesn't have any self-confidence, so he tries to compensate with his money. Oh, but I can understand how he must feel, trying to hold on to something no matter what the cost. Chihiro seems to be thinking about you, and your relationship is stronger. Justice! 6. It feels like there are so many things in this world I can't afford. Shall we go? If I stay here, I'll know I want to go back to the bookstore and look at that illustration collection again. She's saying, it's weird, she's like, there's so many things I can't afford, blush, and it's like, do you think you have to buy me?
Hi, how was your day?
Makoto-kun, have you been able to figure out why the machine in the command room is malfunctioning? Mitsuru-senpai asked me to take a look, but I have no idea what's wrong with it. It seems to break down once a month around... but don't worry, it doesn't affect our missions or anything. It hasn't broken in a while. I'm gonna go look at it and see what it says. Oh, hang on, the news first. Apathy syndrome isn't a disease, it's just like you and me, just a little more tired. Please, show your kindness by calling the number on your screen. The TV show shows the total donations that have been sent to the Apathy Syndrome Celebrity Telethon so far. Next, the news. It's good to see from the television that people actually are taking the apathy syndrome thing seriously. Because if you didn't watch the TV, you could be forgiven for thinking that nobody really mentioned it except for right before the full moon, when Mitsuru always brings it up. Alright, what's on TV? Oh, this is from July. I must have missed one.
I wonder if I should have gone for the one-piece suit instead. These halter-top bikinis look almost like underwear. It feels weird to have my belly button exposed. Now that I think about it, this is my first time choosing my own swimsuit.
Why do we have
But there
cameras in
wasn't
our
much of a
rooms
selection
again?
with the one-piece ones. I wonder if I should ask Yukari-chan for one last opinion. Although, I don't really exercise, so I probably wouldn't look very good standing next to her. Oh, right! I have just the thing! The low-frequency waist slimmer pad I bought from Tanaka's show.
Oh my gosh, you actually
It said
bought
online
something
it was
from
very
Tanaka?
effective for its price, so if it helps even a little before we leave. Now, let's see. How do I turn this on? Oh no, this... Oh...
Oh my gosh, is it tickling her?
It tickles!
Oh, yeah.
Oh. What am I gonna do? Oh, why won't it come off? Oh, no!
Yamagishi, may I bother you for a second?
Oh, it's Mitsuru-senpai. Oh, I have to answer the door.
Why are you,
Yes,
who are you talking to?
I'm coming.
Oh, did I disturb you?
That's awkward.
No, not at all. No, not at all.
It's not that important. Never mind. Just carry on.
Oh, senpai. Is this what it means to train your abs? Oh, someone help!
This is the weirdest scene. There might be more recordings, because that one's from July. Yep, new recordings. I guess I missed some mentioning this. This one's from August. Kiko.
Damn it. I'm still not over that business in Yakushima. Is my way with girls really no better than Junpei's? How could they treat me the same as his lame pickup lines?
Again, the recurring theme was just that we're all in high school.
Are you able to make others laugh with a well-timed joke? Well, I can't think of many examples, but I can do that much at least. Careful. Making others laugh and being laughed at are two entirely different things.
Buy like a
When
self-help book?
people speak to you, do you try to respond with pure logic and reason? This is a common mistake with inarticulate men. Try to consider what the other party is feeling. I gotta admit, they've got a point. Try testing yourself by speaking as if you're asking a female friend or coworker to your favorite store. The two most important things are to smile and have a good sense of humor.
Oh, this is gonna be terrible.
Hey there. What great timing to see you here. Good one. I'm going to the beef bowl place. Wanna come with? Humor. You know, the beef bowl place. Oh, hey, maybe we could meet up there.
Ugh. Poor
Am I the
Akihiko.
chairman? That's it. Screw this.
Oh, that's the worst. Alright, and I think we'll get one more because it's now September. Let's catch up on all of these at once.
You too can follow along on page 39 of this month's issue. Today we're making spicy pepper pasta. It's a great dish to keep your energy up through the summer heat. The key ingredient is green cayenne pepper. Remember to remove the seeds first. After that, we'll prepare some kelp broth. You'll need a pasta cooker about this size and...
Pasta cooker. Do we have one here?
Does Shinji like to
It's
cook?
still pretty hot. It requires energy to maintain an appropriate external temperature.
What?
We have returned. We're home, Koro-chan. Oh, shh. I'd feel awful if we woke up Shinjiro-senpai.
Why would you sleep with a book on your head?
He says that Shinjiro-san is not asleep.
Game face, Shinji. Game face.
Senpai's magazine. It's the monthly guide to the family cooking show. Does Shinjiro-senpai enjoy cooking shows?
Poker face,
Oh,
Shinji.
that's a new issue. I didn't know this month's was out. Oh, it's nothing. I've just been interested in cooking lately. Let's go.
Nice poker face, Shinji. Well done.
Damn it. I forgot she understands dog talk.
That's great.
Huh, don't sweat it. It ain't your fault. Don't worry, boy. Next time I'll make you something too, Koro-chan.
Well, just don't make the dog spicy pepper pasta, man. You don't want to have that happen in this house. Or dorm or whatever. It would be an awful, awful idea. Alright, are there any more? There's a new one. Good grief. I missed a lot of these. It's me.
Door unlocked in 92 seconds.
What?
My time has improved.
No way. I guess, what the heck are you doing?
Surface body temperature reads 98.7 degrees. No fever.
Oh, what?
At this rate, he should make a full recovery by morning. The pillow I prepared in the freezer will not be necessary.
Why are you so stalkery?
I mustn't stay too long, or Yukari-san will reprimand me again. There are still 4 hours and 12 minutes until sunrise. I need only sneak out again before morning.
What?
We'll keep watch over him for a little longer.
Why do you want to watch me sleep? I don't think I've ever seen that one before. I must have missed... I think what happened is that previously they stopped reminding me about them, and I just forgot to go back and watch these things. Oh well, it's time for bed. I've spent all night watching private moments from my friends' lives, and one that I didn't... Yukari? Haha, that would have been awkward. Wrong floor. Hey, how's it going? Pretty good. That's great, same here. Let's own that next shadow and make this world a better place, huh? Well, something's got Junpei cheered up, and I think I know what it is. Alright, Wednesday. Hung out with all the girls. Oh, we haven't hung out with Yuko this week. Let's hang out with Yuko. Oh, could become stronger soon. Alright, just a hangout day.
Where have you been?
Next Sunday is most likely the day. It's nothing to worry about, though. I'm sure we'll be fine. Well, you can count on me. Wait a minute, is it just me, or does Iori actually sound serious for a change? Hey, what's that supposed to mean? More data has been collected by the cultural anthropologists about apathy syndrome. According to them, it takes around 2 weeks for victims to recover. If this is true, then current victims will start recovery around the 5th of next month. Oh, back into not summer uniform again. We have to wear winter wear from now on. It's so heavy, my shoulders hurt. But I looked in the pocket and I found a lost possession. My shoulders hurt too. Plus, I hear weird voices and I've got a headache. Possession! She's possessed? Or you think she's possessed. At least this isn't eternal punishment, or actually you could get possessed. I finally get to tell you about Masamune Date today. I couldn't sleep a wink last night, I was so excited. Let's get started. We'll begin with Date's early life. In 1567 at Yonezawa Castle, you feel tired. Close your eyes for a few minutes. Why am I even reading that? And at age 15, Masamune Date emerged victorious on his very first battle. Thus began his rise to power. We're out of time. What's your next class? Composition. Oh, I'll have to talk to Miss Toriumi later. I better bring some cake. Anyways, let's continue. I want to see them make Igus answer one of these questions. According to my memory banks, heavy water is most likely made with magnesium. Alright, let's hang out with Kaz today. I think the next girl that I hang out with in the rotation would be Kari. Doesn't get this complicated in later games. Everybody gather round. As you all know, Kazushi's knee is in bad shape. If you see him struggling, I want you to stop him immediately. That's it for today. See you all tomorrow. Let's grab a bite to eat. Ramen shop. Yes. Sorry, I need to borrow your shoulder again. And I was the one who suggested we go out to eat. I'm sure you love lugging all this dead weight around, right? I'm tougher than I look. Maybe, but there's some things even a tough guy can't do. When I go to my sister's place to play with my nephew, I help him get in the bath. Even though he's only 5 years old, he's still heavy. It'd be difficult having to do that every day. If I'm not able to walk, then I won't even be able to go to the bathroom by myself. I'll be a burden on my mom. That just occurred to me while I was leaning on you. Hey, let me know if I become a burden on you, will ya? I've been completely upfront with you, so I hope you feel like you could do the same. Alright, Sushi's worried about me, and our relationship is stronger now. Is that 8 or 9? I can't remember. 9. Alright, we're really close to finishing this one. I feel guilty since I made everyone worry. I have to win at regionals, no matter what, for their sake too. Today's Cantonese word is toche. Bend over and say toche. Toche means thank you. I hope this word catches on someday. That's all for this week. Back to the news. And now for news. Our topic today is apathy syndrome, as it is every frigging day.